Hey Mainers, we're counting down the biggest political news stories in Maine of 2025. And today we're on number 5, Republican leadership in the Maine legislature going back on their budget deal. I've spoken with a number of state legislators and staff since this all went down, and they all talk like we've entered kind of a new chapter here in Maine. Augusta had been a place where Republicans were in the minority in the legislature, and they didn't like it, of course. There were policy disagreements, and the Republicans felt that the Democratic trifecta had not compromised enough, but they would all still work together and compromise and get stuff done. And when party leadership said that they had a deal, they had a deal. But that may have changed this year. In February, Democrats and Republicans in the Maine legislature appeared close to an agreement on a supplemental budget designed to address a roughly $118 million MaineCare funding shortfall and to continue payments to healthcare providers and other programs. The proposal advanced with unanimous support on the Appropriations Committee. The House passed the bill. Republican leaders in the Senate then told their Democratic counterparts that they had a deal, and Democratic leaders believed those leaders were speaking for their caucus. With final votes approaching in March, Republicans in the Senate suddenly said that their support for the deal that they had made was now conditional, and they demanded additional changes. Frustrated Democrats rejected those demands, saying that they went well beyond the scope of the bill, and they were essentially trying to forcibly reopen negotiations on a deal that they had already agreed to. Who's in charge? The loudest voices in the room or the caucus leadership? Republicans ultimately voted against the package, preventing it from receiving the 2/3 support that it needed to take effect immediately, instead creating concerns about delayed payments to medical providers and service disruptions. So the question now is this how Republicans in the legislature will negotiate in the future? Will leaders speak for their caucus, or will the loudest members of their caucus govern how the legislature operates?